Howdy Howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are continuing in Megaquarium, Freshwater Frenzy DLC in Barachi. So we just opened up our guppies and we are looking at trying to make it so that they will have the ability to breed. So they are looking for a mate. All care requirements are fulfilled. That is awesome. So we are only doing tropical. I do have some saltwater. We do have an amazing tank to start that's giving us tons of ecology points. And then we're fixing to unlock our science poster, or working to unlock our science poster, that will hopefully do the same thing with science points. Now we have this. Why are people... They're tired. Okay. Well, I can't help you. Actually, I can do one thing. We are going to put in a staff door right there. If I do that, can it? No, it doesn't let me override. That would be cool if it let me override it. But we're going to pause it because the second I do anything that opens up, suddenly people decide that that's where they want to be. So we can add some seating. We can add a bench right here. Over on this side we can't because we have a toilet right there. But one thing that we could do is, and this would involve, we're going to do a, like so. It's just a matter of moving that staff door. There is our clownfish. So we're going to do a small clownfish tank where we are going to get this anemone, the bubble tip anemone, and then we will be able to move it in there. All right. So we're going to start expanding. We can close that off, and then no, I don't have any place for this to go. All right, so we're going to have that open, and we can put a padded bench. See, I open it up, and I've already got all these people right there, and it pushed somebody through a wall. So right there. So they do have a little bit of seating here, and that's probably how I will have to do it, because this is such a tight configuration, because I am taking that, you know, we need to conserve space to heart. One of the things that I would love to be able to do is to have a turtle tank that is set up right over here, in addition to having some major filtration. I might even have it where I'm doing the filtration in the back. But I think I need to unlock that turtle tank. Guppy 1 is pregnant. Awesome. So I already have some guppies that are good to go. All right, we're working on that one. So I'm hoping to get one with a new color. So that is with the small beach tank. Now I've already completed the first win condition of reaching rank 7. The next one is to reach rank 8. And I'm already over halfway to rank 8. And so I just need to get to this 3,500. And at the rate I'm going... this is the smallest aquarium I've had with this much. I have the bare minimum for the guests, but I do have quite a lot of fish. So I'm hoping this, one of the things we do when we go around and we do the tour is I might actually disconnect these two, just so that they are not so prevalent. All right, so I'm fine with keeping that right there. We're going to come over here, and as much as I really want to have as much as I would love to have a corner tank and actually be able to go around and do something like that, I think what we're going to have is we're just going to have a little raised tank, and we're just going to be, it's going to be a 3x3. And we're going to yeah, I don't feel like, I really honestly don't feel like I have to have a whole bunch of stuff. Or do I have, no, that was the race tank. That was what I just put in. Or, you know, what I could do, I was going to put it right here, but I think what might be better is if I just put it right here. Because I'm going to have so many different things, that they're going to, the guests are not going to be able to go through, and having the sea anemones are going to be are going to be a good bonus. So let's go through. One advantage I do have is that I have enough money that I can almost do whatever I want with it. So we're going to can I reach that tank? I can reach that tank finally at there. All right, so we're going to add this tank, and that does not appear to be throwing issues. Okay, so we're going to close that door off. We are going to add, based off of this, so I have 23. There's our science poster. I'm not going to do acidic, so I don't have to worry about the row machine. I think I'm going to deal more with getting the sneakers and the bag than I am with doing the auto feeders in this particular episode. So we're gonna go over here, flip over to saltwater, and we're gonna look over here. So it does get to 3, so I would need at least 18 space, which I have. So we can do that. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm feeling it. And then there is our bubble tip anemone. And we are going to cannot be housed with other butterfly fish. That's no. I think I've done the clownfish before, and this communal requirement doesn't need to share with other species, but it is worth extra if it does. The only thing is that it counts other clownfish as its own, so I don't get any benefits from having a clownfish tank as far as that goes. We did have a huge clownfish tank in the full Megaquarium one. Here is, these little chromies are really good for that large tank. Okay, so I did get all of those. we're going to come over here, not an aquarium, just because it'll help narrow it down a little bit. We are going to grab that, but first, before we do that, we're going to actually make sure that I have the equipment to do this. So we do need the power lights. We're going to make sure that they have that. So I'm not trying to do that. And then we're going to add some anemones to the water. And now we have an issue with some filtration, which is okay. We can certainly handle this. We are going to add a large protein skimmer, and we're going to add a we're good with heat, so we're going to add a large filter, and I don't think I have the nitrate one, so that will be something else to research. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually move this all the way down. And then we're going to move that wall. And then to make sure that we've got our little tiny bit, we're going to have our sign right there. So we do have several things. And then as soon as I can spare anything, I will have, this is like the only 2 spots that I have to have available. All right, so where is my science poster? All right, so with this one, now we're going to have a science poster where we're going to post it right here, and we're going to connect it. Can we not connect it to the same tank? Can I not connect it? Can I not connect them to the same tank? I guess I can't connect them to the same tank. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna pick up this one though, and can I grab that one over there? No. Okay. Let's do this then. Okay, if that's the way it's got to be, we are going to trying to think how I can do this, because I really want to have both posters, but right now I've got plenty of fish for right now. So what I want to do is I want the science poster. I want to see how this works. So I guess you can only have that. All right, so that completes that one. Me plus science equals winning. Nicely done. Your science poster is disseminating knowledge and your guests are enjoying themselves, generating some extra prestige. Everyone's a winner. So that is our sneakers dispenser. So we're going to go through and let me see, because I might, using one of the mods, I might even be able to have, like, here's a small science poster. I don't know. So let's see. We have the nitrate reactor, which would be good. I could also start doing some of these items, which would start giving me, and then a mega filter, would start giving me some additional, sizes to, or some additional income revenue sources, but I don't really have an issue with the revenue. So let me look down here if there's the mini auto feeder, but I think I'm not going to do the mini auto feeders this time, or the auto feeders this time. So I'm just looking through and seeing what I can do. I'm good with money, so I'm not going to worry about things to generate money. I'm just looking for what are some necessities that will help me with this. And I think the number one is getting these large double filters, the large heater, because then I can start using those to replace some of those items. So sometimes it's like, even though I know it has to connect to something, sometimes I would just like it to not be connected if I have to. So, out of curiosity, how much science points is this generating? 500. So it is doing an okay job. One thing that would be kind of cool is if it would tell you what all requirements it's counting. So whenever a guest views this, it generates science depending on the number of different care requirements across the animals it has attached. Each guest can enjoy up to 3 science posters during their visit. 10 unique care requirements times... Okay, so I have 10 unique care requirements times 50 equals 500. Oh, it does tell me. Okay, even better. So I just needed to read ahead. So we have the shoaler, the plant lover, active swimmer, dislikes conspecifics, wimp, cave lover, rock lover, open space, dislikes lights, and communal. So we do have a pretty good community tank up here that really goes well. And I have a lot of fish that is just, there's one of a kind in there. And then down here we have a little small clownfish. How is our zooplankton? Let me scoot up. So this will tell me how many. So we have 100 out of 200, and it's still going. I think it is probably worth it to get maybe another. We can start with Poncho. Jim would be good. And then we'll be good. We'll be fine with that. All right. So we have some fry. Ensure its care requirements are met to meet... to increase its chances of survival. And so we have several. There we go. All right. So what are our chances of survival? We have 67. So small predation. At the end of the day, 67% of the babies. We're down to 3 in that little cluster. Okay. But that's okay. So we've only got 3 in that cluster, and we've got more to come. So these are smaller fish, but as they grow, I'm just gonna let the tank go on its own and it'll be self-sufficient. That is a lot of different food requirements for a tank. What is high tasks have priority over... Okay. Oh, that must meant that it was in the process of being filled. So with this one, I am going to give some space on these. And I think... oh, hold on. Has grown into a guppy. Okay. So good. So we are starting to breed. I'm not sure there's much we can do. So we bred a new color. So that is interesting. Oh, there we go. An emerald guppy. So the intensive breeding required to create a flamboyant color strains in guppies means that this once hardy fish now needs additional care. Okay, what additional care is there? Let's see. No, I think... Hold on. I'm gonna come over here. I got it. This is my picky fish. What do you eat? Arthropods that are size 1 to 4. Okay, I could have him. Alright. So... I guess you don't really need anything else other than floating vegetation. I mean, they're not saying that they're having issues. Okay. So then I have to make a decision of, do I want a cross? I could do where I get like a small tunnel tank and it gives the ability to come down here and have a cross path here, and then I can come and do like another cross path down here. That is one way to do it. Once I am able to unlock like big mega tanks in this, I can get rid of some of this or consolidate it down, which will allow me to have a little bit more breathing room. What fish would I want to do? If I do a freshwater, what fish would I want to do next? So I could do the Bozeman rainbow, which we were able to breed, and it is breedable. Anything that has a heart is breedable. We could also do a large tank of these Amazon angelfish. That would be interesting because these are, but they're acidic, and we're not going to do acidic this time. So we could do have tetras, but those two are acidic. And I'm just not partial to the blind tetra. I'm thinking we're going to need to do the Bozeman rainbow. And I really think up here I'm going to have to do the... So I think if I do the Bozeman radio, because I really think up here I really need to focus and have my ecology one up there. Because that was just so much better. Down here we could do a Earth Eater, the rainbow, the tinfoil barb. Yeah, let's see, what aquariums are we gonna have that I can do this in, where it's going to be a sizable amount. So we could do I could do a deep observation tank, where I could do this and have it where you come in a little bit, but that's gonna be a little bit more than I want to. Here's a sunken deep corner tank, which would allow me to get a little bit more room. Do we have... I guess that's all it is just... Okay, so if I do this and have it go out, that's 90, 120. So I could do that. So I've unlocked that one. We're gonna do the we're gonna do the mega heater next. Because one thing we'll be able to do is we'll actually be able to remove some of this. My concern is that we really won't be able to, because all of this will need to be filtration equipment. So this goes in and sinks in a little bit, but we are going to we're going to do a tank where we are going to connect this tank to this tank, because I don't believe this one, I don't believe that will reach that tank now. Okay, so with that we are going to do a We're gonna see what we need to do first. Okay, so I'm seeing that we've got some power with that, so we're gonna do a mega filter on that. Let's add a step there and right there. So we will be able to have this come in like so. Like so. And like so. And then we're going to open that up. And then we're going to be able to add some fish. So this is going to be, we need at least 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not worried right now about this. What we are going to do though is we are going to pause this so that I can get all these fish in. We're going to need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3 of those. And then the last one I said we're going to do is we're going to do this one. So we're going to do 1, 2. What are you not happy with? So you need 5 of those. You do need a bogwood. So let me go through and see what I can find. No, it's not under... There actually is bogwood. Only thing is that that is going to make it more acidic. So I don't think I'm going to be able to keep those 2. But we can have plants that are freshwater. Do I have any that are... So here's one that I can do that are some vines. We can do that on one wall. Plants, not that. Here is stuff that I'll have some filtration to it. And then what else do we have? We have fanwort that we can add. So there's 2, that's 2%. Okay, so let's keep adding. We're going to have it in the corner. So a lot of this is we just need a lot of plants. So there is some more plants, and we're going to have the corkscrew that we were able to get earlier. But we are drawing an issue because that last one this one okay, so let's see what we have. How about this over here? Does that... Okay, that's... Everyone looks good. There are 3 plant destroyers and 28 in the tank. There's a 0% chance this animal will destroy a plant each day. Okay, you're good. You're good. And then I just need to add some bloodworm, which we're going to add right there. We're also going to add a staff door and a staff door on the other side as well. So that way they can run back and forth as they so need. With that, we are going to we'll hire Wade. I have not seen Dante. Apparently Dante got his speaking role in Megaquarium and he did not want to leave. So still, Dante was, he was a good worker. So we have the emerald has now, so now we just got to wait on them to have a new pattern. We do have guppy fry. Water temperature's too low. That was probably a issue, and yeah, that definitely was an issue that we had, where I didn't have enough water heat or heated water for the tanks, and that's on me. That was my fault. So here they have several. We are starting to have a so we have 2 freshwater, we have 3 saltwater aquariums, and we are going to work on doing a tunnel tank right here so we can have a crossover, and we're going to unlock the turtle tank and put the turtle tank right over here, because I believe that is a freshwater. With that, we are going to call this episode. Thank you for watching. It's been great, and we will see you next time. Thanks.